So right now, November 3rd, 2025, we are facing a top 10 liquidation event of all time. And in this video that I dropped a couple of months ago, I talked about why November was showing on the chart to be a very bearish month for Bitcoin and the overall crypto market. Now at the time it was just speculation. Right now we're going to take a look at that chart again. We're also going to look at a couple of altcoins, and we're going to look at a meme coin that I think can do numbers, because some of you guys asked me about meme coins. You put it in the comment box, and that's where I get my ideas for new videos. So let me know in the comment box if there's anything that you would like me to talk about on this channel. Now let's just get right into it. First things first, let's get the meme coin thing out of the way. So somebody asked me in the comment box, hey, you know, do you look at meme coins? Yes, I do take a look at meme coins, but I'm not very serious on meme coins. I don't put much money into them because they are gambling and you could lose your money very, very fast, you know, and so that's why I don't really talk about them as much on the channel. But I do have a meme coin group, HPG. If you would like to get into that, go ahead and let me know in the comment box. So with this meme coin, so over the over about a week or so, I think Friday or Thursday, a kitty cat from the city of San Francisco was killed by an autonomous Waymo vehicle. Now people usually like to rally behind these type of things because, for one, everybody kind of hates AI right now for some reason in the real world, and for two, people think that this is the type of narrative that Elon Musk will get behind, and they can use that to go ahead and pump their bag. So it is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of sad when you think about the cat. But anyways, so people went and created coin. There's a whole bunch of drama and FUD behind it, which is the perfect slew for a community to be conjured up. You have people who love the community, you have people who hate the community. They start having a discourse online, and it creates a tight bond between the people who love the community. It's kind of a interesting thing. But anyways, looking at this token, it is called KitKat. Right now it is at $4.8 million. It could go a bit higher, or it could go to zero. Remember, these are altcoins, and there is somebody down here with 107k in unrealized profit who can totally destroy this chart if they feel like it. But you guys know how meme coins go. You asked for them, there it is. I'm just giving it to you guys. Now you might say, hey, this is kind of late, it's already at 5k. That's why you got to be in my Telegram group. I put it in there when this coin was less than 400k. Links in the description for that. So on to the serious stuff happening right now. Look at the way this market, look at my watch list over here. We are down 10% across the board for altcoins. And when we look at this Bitcoin chart right here, we are sitting at 106k. Let's go ahead and zoom in here to the daily so we can see a little bit what's going on. So according to this daily chart right here, it's not looking too good. We are putting in lower highs, and we are also putting in lower lows. Not looking too good right there. When I go to the weekly, this is what I've been watching. This is what I've been talking about on the channel. We came down, this is 3 weeks ago, we came down, we bounced back up, we got rejected right there on the blue line. We had our kiss of death, or brought us down from 116 to 110, and now we are continuing lower. A very bearish pattern for Bitcoin right there. Looks like this double top could play out if this thing doesn't bounce very fast. And I was saying in that video from November, if you watched that video, or the links in the description for that video, where I was talking about why November could be the top for the Bitcoin market, whether I like the price or not. And that was because I was referencing this chart here, which is the Bitcoin halving cycle chart, and I marked out, you know, the first halving, second halving, third halving, and where we are right now. And I looked at from halving to top, how many days did that take? From halving to top, how many days did that take? From halving to top, how many days did that take? And then I looked at from top to bottom, how many days did that take? Or top to the next halving, how many days did that take? And it gave me some very interesting results. And the one that made me feel like November might be pretty bearish for crypto was from the halving to the top, it's usually around 580 days or so. Taking an average, I got 574 days here, which puts us right here in November, where we are starting to have ourselves what looks to be like it could be the beginning of some downtrend, right? So that is the bearish case scenario for me. And if that happens, we don't start to hit a bottom in the market cycle until November of next month. So it could be a whole year of you know, bearishness if this bearish scenario on this weekly plays out. The support, the bullish case scenario that we have right now is on the monthly chart. When we look at this monthly chart, the bull run line is what I'm going to call it from now on. The 13 simple moving average is right here at 101K. I'm going to call it 100K. We have to hold that solid solidified level of 100K for the next 27 days. Or it could just be the beginning of the bear market. This pattern shows that it could be the beginning of the bear market with this ugly double top here, and then getting rejected in the last 2 months. So what I'm thinking is we probably come down and we bounce, because I'm always a little bit more bullish than I am bearish. But when I look at the 3-month chart, which nobody really looks at, but I look at because it matters, we should be somewhere around 65K or 68K by the time we hit November of next year, if this plays out. So I don't want this to play out. Let me just say, I do not want this to play out. This would be very bearish for Bitcoin. And definitely you can see when Bitcoin dips 3%, you know, altcoins are dipping, you know, 10% across the board. So if Bitcoin makes it, you know, one day at a time, if we just go right here back to the weekly, if we make it above 113, we can be good there. But first things first, on this daily chart, we have to reclaim 110K Bitcoin, or I have no doubt in my mind that we will put in a lower low on this daily chart sometime in the next couple of days. Now, Track is one of the tokens that has been looking very interesting on this weekly, holding its bull run line right here. Got out of the green zone, did a nice pump. Remember, when they get out of the green zone, they do a nice pump, and now it's holding right here. They just had some pretty nice news for this token, so it could be on a different trajectory than Bitcoin. It's one of the only charts that really kind of looks different than how Bitcoin looks right now, and being above its 13 moving average. For example, if you look at AVAX, it's below its 13 moving average. If you look at Ethereum, it's below its 13 moving average. If you look at Pump.Fun, it's below. So a lot of these coins are following Bitcoin and looking like they're going to head for some lower levels. I hate to say it. When we look at the SPX, which I haven't looked at, yeah, this thing just looks super top heavy, and if that comes down a couple $100, that could be bad. Also, there's this gap here. Oh my gosh. I don't talk about stocks too much. I don't really do stocks too much, but one thing I do look at is these gaps, because I don't know what the market economics are, but they tend to play out, and that, oof, you know, that will hurt the stock market. That will be a bear market for the entire market. So let's see where that is at. Let's see. Yeah, on the monthly as well. Yeah, so pretty interesting things going on with the stock charts too. I only look at the stock charts because they kind of been leading Bitcoin lately with all the madness that's been happening in the overall market. So let me know what you guys think right now. Do you guys think I am tripping? A lot of people in my last video said I don't think that November will be the bear market. People are talking about there's this new extended cycle, and I just want to bring up this quote in crypto or in markets that says this time they're going to tell you that it's different, and it's not. And I have to keep that in mind with what's happening in these markets right now. So I hope this helps some people out. Yeah, let me know in my Telegram group if you guys have any other questions, or in the comment box. Please like and share the videos. We are on the road to 10K right now. Don't forget to check out the Ohana protocol at theohanaprotocol.com. So y'all think positive, and positive things will happen. RIP to crypto roots, and remember, never finish a negative statement about currency. Till next time, peace.